We're discussing about the most important functions called find, search, and replace. These functions are very much useful while doing a data analysis, and while in the data analysis, some of the times the data which we are having, we have to find the data from that given data. We have to find some points which are really required for us, or search for some given words or given letters. So or the for that reasons, these two functions are used, find and search. And replace is basically to replace some point, some data from a given data. If you want to replace some particular data with some other another thing, then the replace function is used. So let's start with the find function. For the find, go into the cell, then type in equal to, then type find find, and then open bracket. The syntax for the find function is very simple, that is find find, then open bracket, then find text, means the text which you want to find. For example, I want to find lind Linda. Now then, from which text you want to find. First point is find text, which text you want to find, then from where you want to find. So I want to find the text from this cell. For example, I want to find in this cell whether the Linda is present or not. Now after that, I need to provide the start number, means the function will give you the output in the form of numerical number, means at which place this Linda is found, the word Linda is found in the given cell, at which place the Linda was found. So let's start. For the time being, I will give for the start number 1 as a start number. So then close the bracket and then enter. We will find the value here as a value because there is no Linda present in this total given sentence. Now if I just drag it down and take it to this part, here you will find at the two places. One is Anderson Linda, here it is showing at the 11th position, and Bachiochi Linda, here again it is showing at the 12th position. If you count for this 11 positions, you can see A and D E R S O N comma space. These total words count to the 10, and then L for Linda starts from 11th letter, so it is giving 11 as a output here. Means from here, in the given cell at the 11th position you will find Linda. But same case with here, it is showing at the 12th position. If I, for example, if I just put it here L only, so whether it will give the result as Linda? No. You can see, just drag it down again for the formula, you will see it is value, because it is totally finding the total word Linda, Linda it is finding. That is the reason the software is not finding Linda in this given cell, so it is giving as a value as an error. Same is the function of search. Search is again the same kind of a function which is having a same kind of a syntax like a find. So there is no as such any difference between search and find, but mostly in the data science the people use the function find, and when the people in the software developments and all, they start using search. That's a nomenclature point of view. So there is no any gap between these two functions. So there's a simple syntax for the search also. Type in equal to search search, then open bracket. Now you will find the same syntax. Find text means the text which you want to find, within text the text from which you want to find, and the start number of the text. Here we will take a start number as 0, for example, so that it becomes very easier for you also to visualize what actually the point of start number is. So within text means I will just select this cell, and then within text I will just start with the 0. So if you drag it down to this point, you will find it as the value as 0. There is no value only. But if here, if you just put it 2, then what it will show? Check it out, 11 and 12. That's that. The start number is showing, it wants a integer value. so that it will give you the count at which the given point is present in the cell. This is what a search and a find function is. Now let's go into a replace function. For the replace function, just type in equal to, then type replace, replace, then open bracket. Now in the replace function, the syntax is somewhat different from find and search. In the replace function, you will find the syntax as old text. Old text means the text which you want to find, which you want to replace. And so the old text, for example, I am having this as a old text. Now start number, it want from which point you want to start. So for example, I want to start it by the first letter itself I want to have. Then the number of characters which you want to replace. In this case, I think I want to replace 5 characters. For example, Adino I want to replace, so I will write 5. And then new text, what is the new text you want to have? So in this new text I will write, for example, Dheer. That's my name, so I will just write Dheer and then close bracket. So you will find that the total function Adnif Wilson K is replaced by Dheer. What if I just place it for here only? Then what it will do? It will give the same result as the before result, but at the same time it will not replace O. If you see, O is not replaced in this part. In first part O is also replaced, like 5 O is replaced, but in the next, if I just check it, like 4 places only I want to replace with here, then it will 4 place only it will replace, and from OLFI to Wilson K it will not replace anything. I hope you understand what I want to convey through this replace function, how replace function works. Replace functions are very important functions while we are dealing with the data analytics, because data is always thinking in that, means there is some gaps in the data. Whatever the data we find, we want to have it into a standard consistent form, so that we can actually do the analysis which we want to do on that. That's the reason this function is used, replace. So I hope you understand the uses of all the 3 functions, find, search and replace. They are very important, very critical functions. You should just try to work it out on some of the case studies, and you will find they are very easy and useful functions for your life in data science. See you into the next video. Thank you.